In the world of the Enlist weed control system, two big things that happened recently. Number one, at the end of January, Corteva made an announcement that we're now expecting Enlist E3 soybeans to be on 20% of the U.S. soybean acres in 2020. So that's an increase from our previous estimate of 10%. So really glad on our part just to see more farmers having access to a new weed control tool. And that's been big for us recently. The second thing is a little bit further back at the end of 2019, Corteva announced a partnership with BASF to make Liberty herbicide the official glufosinate of the Enlist weed control system, meaning that we've teamed up with them. They're the industry leader in glufosinate, and we've got some great recommendations for farmers on how to use Liberty plus Enlist on E3 acres for a really excellent weed management. Some of the key themes that we talk about with customers that they are feeding back to us is around options and flexibility with E3. The fact that you've got 3 herbicide tolerances in those beans that you can use, Enlist herbicides, glyphosate, or Liberty post, that's really attractive to folks to just be able to really have a wider window of opportunity with different types of tank mixes and different options on those acres. And then I would also say fewer restrictions as compared to some other available systems in terms of Enlist is not a restricted use pesticide. No calendar cutoff dates in terms of the herbicide labels or days after planting restriction. It just gives applicators more opportunity to make good sprays on those acres. In terms of weed management, we kind of need to bounce back from 2019, having some really messy circumstances on some acres and prevent plant and different situations. So I think what's important is to keep in mind how we manage the weed seed bank that was built up in 2019. And we've just got to go back to our principles of program approach, make sure we start clean with burn down or tillage, be committed to our pre-emerge herbicide. That is so important in a weed management plan. And then, depending on what technology you have, assess your post options. So Liberty, glyphosate, Enlist herbicides on E3 acres. For growers who might be new to the Enlist weed control system and you have some questions, Enlist.com is a great place to start. You can find recommendations on weed management and how to use herbicides on E3 acres, or of course your local Corteva territory manager can help you out with that as well.